Hi guys, welcome to today's session, and today we are going to discuss about Asian Elephant Specialist Group, ASESG. And in this session, we'll first discuss the objectives of ASESG, and then we'll see who are the members of this particular group. Then we'll discuss about the mandate of Asian Elephant Specialist Group, and then we'll discuss about the Species Survival Commission, SSC, and then we'll discuss few points about the Asian elephant. So this is how I plan this session. Let's now start. The main aim of this group is to promote the long-term conservation of elephants across Asia and also encourage their population recovery to a viable level wherever possible. It acts as the Red List authority for Asian elephant, carrying out Red List assessments for the inclusion in the IUCN Red List. And it is also liable to provide evidence that is scientifically and abundantly available about the existence of Asian elephant, and also analyzes the demographic status of Asian elephant population in all its 13 range countries. And apart from this, it releases a biannual journal which is named as Gaja, which mentions the population, conservation and other measures related to IUCN and SSC's Asian Elephant Specialist Group. So SSC's Species Survival Commission. So that is the objective of this ASESG, that is Asian Elephant Specialist Group. Now we'll discuss about who are the members of this grouping. So the members are, the ASESG consists of 110 specialists from 18 countries across the globe as a member of the group with diverse skill sets, and almost 1/4 of memberships are females, and it also has ex officio officials from all range states nominated by the ministry looking after elephant conservation in the country. So that is about the membership, and now we'll discuss the mandate of Elephant Specialist Group. As we discussed, the Asian Elephant Specialist Group is an integral part of Species Survival Commission, SSC, and IUCN, and the mandate of ASESG is derived from the objectives outlined by the SSC, which are assess and monitor biodiversity, provide suitable scientifically grounded evidence on the status of Asian elephants population, make periodically compiled range-wide assessments available on its website, serve as an information hub for providing data on the importance of conserving Asian elephants, analyze the threats to biodiversity, analyze threats to wild population and raise awareness, set standards or guidelines for management and welfare of wild and captive elephants, facilitate and undertake conservation action. It can use its advisory mandate to guide conservation and welfare issues of Asian elephants by governments or other civil societies. Each member shall work in their area of expertise with assistance of ASESG, and it had to convene expertise for biodiversity conservation. The member countries of the concerned authorities can meet periodically to meet the needs for conservation of biodiversity. The workshops can be conducted to promote the conservation measures along with specific and relevant themes. So these are the mandates of this ASESD. Now we'll discuss a few points about the Species Survival Commission. So the Species Survival Commission is a part of IUCN, and it is a science-based network of more than 9,000 volunteer experts from almost every country of the world, all working towards achieving the vision of a just world that values and conserves nature through positive action to reduce the loss of diversity of life on earth. And its major role is to provide information to IUCN on biodiversity conservation, the inherent value of species, and the role in ecosystem health and functioning, and also the provision of ecosystem services and their support to human livelihoods. So that is about the SSC, the Species Survival Commission. Now we'll discuss about Asian elephant. So Asian elephant, it is the largest land mammal in Asian continent, and as of March 2021, The status is endangered and multiple measures are being taken for the conservation of this species of animal. Its population is declined by estimated 50% over the past 75 years, and there are estimated 20,000 to 40,000 Asian elephants left in the wild, and they are generally found in areas surrounded by the forest as they consume grass, large amount of tree bark, roots, leaves, and small stems. And threats to wild Asian elephant populations include habitat loss from deforestation and agricultural development, as well as conflict with humans as elephants seek space and raid crops grown close to their forest habitats. And there are three subspecies of Asian elephant, that is Indian, Sumatran, and Sri Lankan. Of these three, India accounts for the majority of remaining elephants on the continent. So that is about the Asian elephant. Very important informations, and it is a very important topic with regard to your prelims preparation, guys. So please study about this in detail. Thank you for watching this lesson. We'll meet tomorrow with another topic. Thank you.